Hello, hello. My name is Steph. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome home. We're going to drop some ink in the Book of Blots in a muse influenced by you. So thank you very, very much to our influencers, helping steering the channel, showing support, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to drop some ink, scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll add on tarot and oracle. And we also have Ghost Tube kicking. I need to catch my breath. We also have Ghost Tube kicking for any audio editions from the afterlife that may further add to our abstract and ancient Audic adventures. So overall, please do receive a release freely. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your views. Gratitude galore, as your presence and perspective is powerful. Let's go. All right, there's the book. Let's choose thy muse. I hope you are doing well. Always feel well to fast forward through, double time, whatever feels good. We have, oh my goodness, look at this. Demons. Does lighting allow it to work? Oh my gosh. Demons, let's do it. Thank you to the influencer who has inspired us. What is this on the side? And we have a ladybug here. Joan of Arc fell out off to the side, but we'll put her back in. Come on, the ladybug. No. You gotta go. There you go. There you go. All right. Just a reminder, we're here to create a portal to perceive and receive in, less worrying about making a masterpiece. Always feel well to comment below what you see, sense, or feel as your insights do expand. The iScry experience, and we all are the readers. The oracles. Ooh, okay. So here's an interesting thing I'm hearing is emotional demons. And this is a word that represents an energy or archetype that we experience and give it life. But inherently, it is not what is traditionally maybe depicted or conceived of. Oh, where it's conceived of. Anyhow, thank you, demons, for being our kickoff point to explore. Just about ready. That's all that's being called for in regards to colors. I'm lying. There's one more. I heard you. Yes, one more. I lied. See, because I opened up the gates. The gates. Okay. If you're opening up with me when you're ready, taking a nice deep breath, closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of anyone here at any time into our muse. Thank you, and may we all meet a message with meaning. All right.
Bribed.
There you go. You know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, oh, for heavens and hot dogs! If you take a screenshot to scry in your own time, personal use only. Okay, there's a horse here, kind of like a rocking horse. It's a rocking horse in and around. It's not so much third eye space, but it's like the landscape of my four. And maybe it's more like FORE.
I hear you.
But it's a rocking horse. I'm also seeing this as there's an eye right here. See no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. Is that a movie or a show? What is this contraption? I'm seeing it like a guillotine. Is it a guillotine? Like, just, it would like, yeah. Something is born in the inspiration of our muse, not trying to predict or force any sort of perceptions, but please feel well to follow it, however you might feel. I'm seeing like goo goo gaga. Like, I'm seeing two babies of sorts. So I don't know if this is the energy of our muse born like a toddler, and as it grows and as it forms, we nurture that of sorts, like we parent it. And I don't mean to say it in like such a, oh, there's a blue turtle tortoise,
Stop.
blue tortoise. Yeah, blue tortoise. And I feel like I'm looking at this thing of this it's like a toy, but the toy is a doorway. And it's also like the book of shadows. Book of Shadows. Maybe one's Book of Shadows. Apply any channel: personal, professional, corporate, creative, romantic, platonic. Oh, there's something friendly coming in here. And there's also a skull. This feels like a protective skull. It's the skull of a bird. It's very much so alive. Make no mistake, it's very much so alive. There's also piranha in here, if that symbol means anything to anyone.
10.
It's like, oh, let me play with this. I want to play with this. I'm very excited about this. Book of Shadows, Grimoire, Guillotine, something along that lines. Almost like a Game Boy that has doorways in it. And I want to play with this. My hands are reaching out to play with this. Okay, so there's two figures in here. And their faces are like smushed together. Yeah. Like, I hear a sucking sound. I don't want to be gross. And just be like, I did it. There it is. But I don't know if it's like succubus, but there's an exchange of it. No, succubus doesn't feel real. That doesn't feel correct in this. This is like there's just an exchange, but I'm hearing it in that slurping kind of sound.
Hiding.
Okay, for some I feel like I might I, you, we, me. I'm just plopping myself in there. It's like hiding behind a concept of demons. Or demonic energy. And maybe they are hiding too, maybe from someone who birthed them and called them and forgot about them, or there's been a rejection of some sort. A rejection feels in there. Because I want to come back to love. I have a cape of love. I'm cradled by love, but there's some sort of emotion. There's skunks up here. See, here's the thing. I kind of feel very protective. Like I don't know all the different cultural to conceptual, historical mythology, of course, concepts of our muse demons. But here's the thing. I don't need to. All the minds. We do, and we
Guide.
collectively add to that. And I feel like there's really an air of protection. Like when you've called someone or something that may be in the scope of said wordage, maybe by perception or don't, okay? And it's very protective over its calling, its muse, maybe. I don't mean to sound so rude by saying it's because I can't, like, it could be like It from Stephen King, like this scary thing. I myself don't enjoy clowns. But but is that because I demonize it, or something has happened and has allowed me to take that symbol and energy and to demonize it, to reference, to have a connection to said feeling, to said maybe trauma, or grief or hurt or pain, and I have now somehow, may I just wander, disassociated or have given it away to this symbol energy entity, and it is now protective over that, and it carries that with dare I say, honor and a severe strength. And I have given it a certain severity of my own strength. It, which is of me, I, you, we, me. Anyway, wandering as we're here. And if because I'm seeing a mother figure, and if you are so protective over your child or children, you will do things maybe outside of one's norm or whatever beyond to protect something, what you love. Again, I don't mean to give it these very generic things, but nonetheless, those are the terms that are coming through because it feels broad and personal. And maybe there's something from a childhood. I see you. I will come to you in just a moment. So here's the thing. It's like the shadow of the child. And somebody here specifically, for one, thank you for holding space, or for the many, there was a shadow, or when you were a child, there was a ghost or a spirit or an energy that was kind of growing up with you.
What happened to me?
But it could be very, very frightening because it happens near nighttime. And I totally get that. And it's like they're playing with maybe your toys or items around the home, and it sparks. Here's the thing, whatever this energy might be protecting and preserving, it's like the ripple effect, and then creates a byproduct within a person, psychology, or psychic senses, and also puts like a membrane around that, which looks like a fear or something I would associate to disassociate with, to feel like I have control. I'm just letting things fall out of my face. And it gains more of that because now it's protecting more of what it knows. There might also be something about a past life where, with that guillotine coming in, okay, and you recognize that there may be some healing going on. There's a face in there as well. I see you. This face with that blue sky tortoise. See the face right there? There's also something about a bow tie. What am I looking at? So imagine if the tortoise, the shell, could do we have a card? There is a card that best represents kind of what I'm seeing, and I can probably maybe save us some significant yammers. And they open up like wings.
It's impossible.
I'm not worried about what's possible or impossible. Oh, for heavens and hot dogs. There's that little mask. Heavens and hot... Is it on the other end? Heavens and hot dogs. No, maybe I missed it. Oh, you know what? Wrong deck. Thank you. Sorry if this is annoying. Okay, I'm going to come down in here. Let's see if it comes out by chance. That would be great, but you never... Okay. So lion, strength and success. It's this blue. Something about the moon. This tortoise can carry the moon, move the moon. And up here where I was seeing that rocking horse, which has a heart and something about bagpipes, and this yellow is around this. And I wonder if this rocking horse is like a soothing, rocking lion, self-soothing of strength. And maybe when we do feel weak, dealing with our own demons or other demons, what we would consider personally, because it's not the same for everyone. And yet I feel like there's this collective agreement which is empowering to the very essence of, but there's love here. If that's how an energy can receive, then it must transmute because it feels wrong, demonized. Old woman, sadness, female. Did you say sad earlier? Yeah, I'm hiding. I haven't forgotten about that card.
Halt.
Dolphins playing cooperation. But I'm swimming at night. This might be subconscious. Like reprogramming the subconscious. Horse and dog. Freedom, action, loyalty. See, there is a loyalty here. There's something about servitude. Something about servitude. Okay, so that card didn't come through. That's fine. I don't need it to.
Am I dead?
You are dead, love, but you're still very much so alive in the all. There's that tortoise. There it is. Okay, thank you. This scarab, imagine if it was the turtle tortoise. And it opens like the wings. This is the shell. There's that blue again. Surprise, surprise. All right, let's dig back in. Sorry if I got distracted there. I normally would like pause and, leave you out of the chaos, but because we don't edit here. This past life,
Nobody knows.
where it's kind of like I was hidden, and I don't want to say the word be.
Children.
I feel like I had to maneuver. And maybe this is felt in this lifetime. You might even have issues like sometimes how I do, if you have a crew neck or a turtleneck, it's like it feels choky even though it's not necessarily choky. The one-eyed raven is coming through from the Game of Thrones. And My Pet Monster, if you ever watched that show. There's also something, a well. This is a well. Sleep mask. Sleeping with the sleep mask. There's a golden wrench type thing coming through. It's like a nut. The nuts and bolts of something. It's like tightening or loosening. And it's almost like there's a torque. I don't know enough about mechanics from a car space or maybe even plumbing, but it feels more car oriented. The torque, like a torque wrench. And it's like when you change your snow tires and your summer tires and you put them on, then you got to check the torque in a week or two. There's a follow-up about the torque of something. And while I'm saying it's up here, it's like I'm adjusting a headlamp, but it's not about the third eye per se.
Tap.
It's the ill in illumination. there is a large masculine presence. He's wearing a top hat. It's like a red mage. Maybe red magic. It's like there's black magic, white magic, red magic, gold magic, and then there's blue magic. So here's the thing. I don't know if that's real by all intents and purposes of what's written. But there's something about the color blue specifically, and I don't know if it's that it's not a natural color, whatever that should mean, or it's not inherently something about blue sight. Maybe it is emotional empathic sight. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the color blue, and maybe it flows. It's a feel of all of these other kinds, so it can maneuver like mice in the cracks and crevices. It's a different way of communicating, maybe. I don't know. Is this whole deck upside down? Yes. What do we have here? The Eight of Swords. You know me, I read art first, so follow what feels good to you, what stands out. Again, this message might be for one. Something about I'm saying past life. Please apply that however it feels good. If it's something that I'm contending with, that I have been, it's like an imprisonment. Even by saying that, I feel like it's an imprisonment of my psychology or my senses from a past life. But it's because it's here now. Whatever piece of this is here now in the present. Could be something about your mother's line and lineage. Again, is like a clue or a code for something. And I feel that there's a part of me, this is very raw. Very, very raw. It's like there's a part of me that is held captive, perhaps by this consideration. Or once was, and now I'm slowly coming out of hiding. I'm right here. But it's like I'm cloaked and covered because of something that has happened before or I have a memory of. There's also a stuffed animal. The sun coming through in the Cave of Winds. I have shied away from the sun for some time. I want to note as well in the card, like the sun is back here, and the sun, I know the sun's starting to come up, is over here. It's in the same spacing. And you know me, I want to be a child and be like the sun, vampire. Do I shy away from the sun? The brightness, even maybe,
Farther.
I've built such a connection with what I'm going to call demons in our spirit of our muse. Insert any word. It's a relationship. It's a relationship with it. There's something about shame here. I can't look at something. Maybe it is how bright I am. I, you, we, me. More about you versus me, but I'm here with you, absolutely. Because it's like even being burned for doing that. It's like somehow I want to undemonize myself here. And I'm not saying we have, but it's definitely bringing up layers where I wouldn't have even thought, because it's beyond thought. It's like gulfing from the four thing. Maybe four means something to you beyond that. Four. And you gotta kind of like brace and like, oh, something's coming. Oh my goodness, I don't know where I'm at. The lovers in the cave of hearth fires with that playfulness and
10.
cooperation. See, this is like a there's a devouring here. I feel like I might be devoured if I extend love. I can't apply it externally. If somebody has sent out an energy in any area of these magical modes, that energy is imprisoned by its caller. But they have honor in their role of servitude and will protect and fulfill that or do what they can in honor of
Randy.
whoever the case is. It feels external to me, but maybe this is something we do subconsciously if you're not so much in the world of magician or mage or and all that kind of good stuff. So when it's presented to me and it feels external, but it has been called towards me, I, you, in whatever case is, it's like this, it's like shame to love it, and empowering to hate it, and yet I want to free it from some imprisonment, because maybe that's what we have in common. So when I met with it, I feel afraid. I feel, foregoing.
Tyler.
That it might release. And this is why I don't want to be seen. It's like in the show True Blood, where the one girl, the main girl, is like fae or has fae in her. But here's the thing, it's like I'm almost shameful, if I may just say, I want to be devoured by this so I can have a full understanding, to dance with it, and that's kind of what transmutes it and frees us both. Ace of garlic flowers. This is a loyal love. For some, this might be in relationship areas with oneself, with another person, because there is that playfulness, high frequency kind of play. Yeah, and it's freed from it. It's also something about motorcycle. I think I want to call this just offside. I am free form, allow it to come through wherever. I think it's like, I don't know if it's like saddlebags on the side of a bicycle seat, but there is like very specific kind of buttons or decor. It's like thinking that a bunch of bikers are, you could demonize them, but by association, but so many groups of any kind do great things. And likewise, I guess there's some that don't. I'm not talking about bikers specifically, it's just that they're coming through. See, because I'm just like cruising. They're just cruising. They're like moving like water, moving freely. Almost like an infusion to help heal things. It's not always an easy spot to be in. Knave of Knives on the bottom. The nightmare of life and death. I'm definitely getting like blonde banshee.
Female.
Yeah, it is a female. Female for sure. All right, sorry. Is there anything else standing out? And then we will flip it. If you're going to come on over to the other side, to the flip side, the scry side, join the second tier. And if not, no pressure. Just letting you know the opportunity is there. One more. And then we'll head on. Okay, two more. How you doing? Fall, fail, fly, moonbathe in hope. Oh, look at that. Maybe that's that moon face over here. That face and the moon. Maybe it's like man in the moon. I want to note here, see this coloring in this fall, fail, fly?
It's what we want.
I think that's what it says. Now I don't have my glasses on, so it's blurry. The blue and the red. The blue and the red. And there's swans up here together. It's also bringing me into fates, the 3 fates. I see that piranha again. This is the wisdom holder that holds this space, this doorway, this book of shadows, this realm hallway. It keeps changing on me really, really fast. It's just like a floating head. I don't know how else to say that. It's just a floating head. And then we have here inhale permission, exhale relief, and unrequited love. I cry for you, Argentina. We'll add the last one in on the other side to complete that shaman's
What
poem.
date is it?
I want to thank you so much for being here. I hope this did serve, inspire, educate, or entertain, and to whomever influenced us with the Muse Demons. This has been fantastic. This feels deep, but it feels like I'm almost like nourishing that depth to undemonize the demon, but recognize the power of that placement, what I call that. Okay, I will see you on the flip side, and if not, until next time, so much love.